I feel like you don't necessarily have to be on all the social platforms, but you have to have some kind of web presence or social media presence. It's so necessary nowadays, and I think a web presence it's very useful. It's one place that you can just, here's the address, you can send people there, people that want to find out more about your artwork. It's very convenient for them to go there, look, see the range of work you do, see a particular portfolio, see your CV. It's all in one place, so that's very useful.
To have an effective website really doesn't take much. A little bit of your identity as an artist, samples of your work, contact, because they need your email. And I love the email because you can kind of weave through people who are serious or some weird stuff. Like you can really see who's really wants to talk to you professionally and ethically. And I think it's just a really great thing, but it doesn't have to be vast or huge, just some way people can connect with you, get a quick snap of your work and who you are as an artist.
I mean, I think one of the advantages of the move to online marketing of art is that there are fewer gatekeepers. Because there was a time when it was really hard to get representation from a commercial gallery. Well, it still is hard to get representation from a commercial gallery, as there are fewer and fewer of them. But you can still do a pretty good job of marketing your work, or at least making your work known online. And so that's pretty amazing. That there's no gatekeeper there. If you can find a way to create a website, WordPress, Facebook, whatever it might be, to get the work out there in that regard, you'll find buyers and people who appreciate your work. And it used to be much harder, I think, to send a portfolio, go in and see a gallery, and have them turn you away. And that doesn't have to happen very often before you become pretty demoralized as an artist. It's quite a blow to the ego. So this is, it's an alternative, but it's also quickly becoming the norm, I think. Very common for people to promote their work online and perhaps sell it online too.
The online thing is real. It's there. It's not going away. The web is real. The internet is real, and we have to adapt to it if we want to continue to make a business out of selling artworks. And we have to recognize the character of it, and then we have to adapt to that character a little bit.
In the years that I've been working in the art business, the changes have really gone towards a lot of web-based information. We have many clients that have never set foot in our gallery and may never will because they're in the States or they're overseas. They look on our website at the work, they look for the information on the artists. So the more often you can get your name out there on different platforms is very, very important. As you know, information is gleaned from everywhere these days. So even if you're doing volunteer work, your name could show up from that. Being in professional artist associations is also important. Get involved in that if you can to get your name out there. The more you do, the more often your name will pop up and the more often people will pay attention to what you're doing.
So this is you speaking for yourself and your artwork. So it's really important to have that space occupied on the web, that you are speaking for yourself. Because I've had the experience as an artist too, that there might be other websites that kind of pull your name in, maybe places that you haven't even shown, and will show a certain aspect of your work, like maybe one body. And that's what people become familiar with. So you need to be responsible for occupying that space on the web that you're saying, this is who I am, this is what I do.